Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a new moon in Cancer reading for my dearest Leos. Leo, this new moon is taking place on July 9th or July 10th, depending on where you are in the world. And it represents the first steps on the new and higher path that the eclipses have laid out for us. So this new moon is in the nurturing and protective sign of Cancer, and it connects with Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So Uranus is here to make sure that change happens. Neptune brings imagination and the possibility of a cherished dream to the mix. And Pluto will ensure you release something you've been holding on to that's been holding you back. We also have Venus opposing Saturn and squaring Uranus. So Venus wants to indulge in love, luxuries, and the finer things in life. But Saturn is here to provide reasons why some or all of the above just can't happen, or at least not for right now. So we may experience restrictions and limitations in our love lives, our finances, or both. And Uranus and Venus have a brief spat before this new moon. And the end result is that you'll be encouraged to get out of your romantic and financial comfort zone. So you're about to be more innovative and experimental when it comes to your cash flow and romance. All right, my dear Leos, so let's go ahead and jump into this. While I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading. And if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, so the energy coming into this new moon for my dear Leos, you guys have the King of Wands in reverse. So Leo, there could be something here that's making you feel really turned upside down. Now, the King of Wands is also divine masculine energy. And the King of Wands here can represent somebody. Maybe you're dealing with another fire sign, a Leo or a Sag or an Aries. Or, it could be you about not so sure about the commitments that you've made. Or there could be somebody in your life that, the King of Wands in reverse can indicate somebody who is walking away from commitments and walking away from responsibilities. So you may be dealing with somebody, you may be getting a divorce or a separation. This could also be a boss or a job, something that's just been a lot of pressure or where you've been, overworked and underappreciated, that type of energy. But let's dig a little deeper. What you need to release, the Two of Pentacles. So this is an energy of indecision. Some of my Leos here, either you guys have a decision in love and you're walking away from somebody or something that isn't emotionally fulfilling. Again, it can also be in finances because the King of Wands can be a CEO. The CEO can also be a coach, somebody who's manifesting what it is they want, but there's something here that you weren't able to manifest because of a juggling energy. Now, this could be that you were burning the candle at both ends. You could have been working and doing a side hustle, and you might see like, I need to drop something here. I need to let something go so that I can achieve the success that I want. For others of you, you may have been dealing with somebody who was juggling you and somebody else, or there wasn't a work-life balance in your relationship. And I do see that it is time to make that decision and choose you, Leo. Choose what's healthiest, choose what's going to grow, choose what's going to be much more beneficial for you. So what we're seeing in your intentions here is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So some of my Leos, you guys are trying to attract safety, security, and stability when it comes to work, finances, and your relationships. The Nine of Pentacles is Venus and Virgo energy. And now this year, Venus moves into Virgo on July 21st, which is going to be on my birthday. That's why I remember that exact date. But the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that you really have to take a look at what is fulfilling, making choices that build you up, being around people, being in situations, doing things that are good for you. Venus and Virgo can talk about your health. It can talk about diet and exercise. It can talk about, being organized, feeling balanced, feeling comfortable. But it's also about knowing that you don't necessarily have to be alone. So some of my Leos out there, if you felt like you were a lone wolf when it comes to love and relationships, or maybe you felt like you were the one that was doing all the work at your job, or maybe you guys have even been working on your own. Maybe you have a side hustle that makes you feel kind of lonely. I do feel like that's coming to an end, or we're going to see different situations come. I don't know why I want to say come forth for you. That's a really weird, I don't speak like that, but come to you. Weird little message there from my guides. with this Nine of Pentacles, like you're going to start seeing situations or being presented with opportunities to not feel so alone or have more resources or have more support in whatever this is that you do. And for some of you guys, you have been going through a difficulty. Maybe you've been attracting like player type energy, or you're going through a difficult divorce and separation. Maybe it was somebody here who was juggling, but I'd see you actually not being alone for very long. So there's a Tower moment. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. There's something really unexpected coming towards you. All right, Leo, and Spirit wants you to know that absolutely anything that wasn't built on a strong foundation, could be a relationship, it could be romance, it could be a job, it could be a business you were building. Anything here is being taken out by Spirit so that something new can be built from the ground up, something stable, something secure, and something where you're not the one who's doing all the work. Now, there's nothing wrong with being an entrepreneur, with being independent, by needing time on your own. But what I'm seeing here, Leo, is that you guys have been, that it's been too much so, okay, to the point where it's feeling isolated or you're starting to feel really drained. So we have the Seven of Cups as your final outcome. This is about illusions. This is about dreams, but this is also what a reader, I can't remember who it is, I think it's, I can't remember what her name is. She would call this a dump truck load of blessings. And that's what I'm hearing here. I'm seeing that you're going to have a lot more opportunities now that you've made this choice. Okay, that you've made a choice to not be spread too thin, to not be in a connection where somebody was treating you like an option, to not be, working for a boss or in a company that overworks you and underappreciates you. So I really, really like this energy. And I think there's a little bit of fear here involved, Leo, with making this choice. Okay, maybe you're deciding to go it alone. Maybe you're deciding to focus on your side hustle. Maybe you're giving up, that day job that wasn't satisfying anyways. I think unexpectedly you're going to have so many surprises and a lot of resources at your disposal. And for some of you guys, you are, you're entering the dating pool again after this disappointment or after this separation. And what I'm seeing here is there are a lot of people that want a piece of Leo. So you've got a lot of options here. Now, your overall energy, we do have the Page of Wands. So some of my Leos, again, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you guys are going it alone. You're leaving a job that you've had for a long time. Maybe you're leaving a connection. Something has ended, maybe with a Scorpio, maybe with a Virgo or a Gemini, but you're ready for a brand new beginning. You're transforming right before your own eyes, Leo, and you're manifesting this new beginning. It's the beginning of an intimacy here. It may be a love offer. You may be offering your love to someone. Again, it can also be a work contract. It doesn't necessarily have to be love. But the Ten of Wands in reverse is telling me, yeah, you're leaving a very difficult cycle behind. All of these burdens that you are carrying for either doing something or being with somebody that wasn't in alignment with you, you're releasing that so that you can have your brand new beginning. There might be a little bit of nerves here with the Page of Cups, a little bit of a fear. Am I doing it right? I haven't done this in a while. Am I going to be good enough? But absolutely, look at this Aries energy. You're ready. You have what it takes. You're excited about this. Even though you have experienced some sort of setback or loss, I see that you're completely capitalizing on it. This is something you've been manifesting, and it's a huge transformation for you. You're coming into your own independence. You're trusting yourself. This Page of Wands, this is a message. This is good news. But this is also the minor arcana version of the Fool, which is saying, you know what, I'm ready for this. I'm actually really excited about what's to come my way because it's going to be different and it's going to be much more aligned than what I was dealing with before. So really fabulous energy here for my dear Leos. So let's go ahead and see what else comes through for you. Additional messages, please, for my Leos. All right, we get the Page of Fire again, double confirmation. Some of you might feel a little bit nervous or maybe, just a little bit worried about getting back out there, or maybe you're starting your own business, or you're just going your own way because you're releasing, there was something that was maybe holding you back. And remember, this is this energy of this new moon, right? Pluto's coming in to sort of help take away Pluto energy, what has been holding us back. And so there might be a little bit of nerves here, Leo, but you absolutely have what it takes. Just make sure that you have a plan B, or you expect the unexpected, that you're able to go with the flow here, okay? And again, some of you guys, you were dealing with somebody or a situation that just wasn't giving back to you, or that you were more invested in, or it was like a friend or a family or a group of people or coworkers or a specific someone, a special someone that was expecting you to do all the work. And I think there was was this aha moment, like, I don't want to be the one that has to always bridge this gap, to make the effort, to heal, to make you feel better. Like, I need some pampering, I need some love here. And the Queen of Earth, as I'm saying that, there's nobody more powerful and perfect for that than the Queen of Earth. This is about you not overextending. This is about you turning your back on any situation that is no longer emotionally fulfilling or that's draining your finances, your time, your energy, your love, your money, your resources, your spirit, like your spirituality here. It's like you're building yourself up. You're ready for this new beginning. Some of you guys, you absolutely are doing very well with your own business, or you might have had a moment here where you were floundering, or you weren't so sure that you could leave that boring day job if you've got one and that's how you feel about it, for the business that you're starting for yourself. Again, it doesn't have to be that. Maybe you're moving or you're transitioning into a different position that's in alignment with your skill set and what it is that you truly want to do, so that you can just be the highest expression of yourselves. And it may come as a shock. It may come as a surprise. Some of my Leos, you found out that somebody you were dealing with was juggling, or you found out that somebody here, wasn't as committed as you were, and it may have dented your confidence, but I'm seeing you being built right back up. The Eight of Earth. A lot of you, this could be somebody that you know from work, or it's a workplace situation, but learning to play this violin or this instrument, whatever it is, this stringed instrument, it takes time, and you've been preparing for this. All of your challenges, all of the twists and turns in your journey, Spirit wants you to know that you have the confidence, you have that innate leadership ability to take control here and to step up, okay, and to look at all of the details, and see what it is that you truly want. And before you make any decisions, don't rush yourself to make any decisions here. Be discerning. Use your wisdom, your experience, and source your wisdom from those who have come before you, Leo, and you're going to be just fine. We get the King of Air, so some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But I do also feel like many of you guys, if this was a particular relationship, it may have been a long-term commitment, or you were dealing with somebody with the King of Wands and the King of Air. Tells me that you were dealing with somebody who is very subversive, somebody who is very egotistical. Again, if it's not a partner, it might have been a boss, or it might have been a coworker. It can also be an aspect of ourselves, but you're purging and releasing this because you're stepping into your truth and authenticity. And the King of Air, you're no longer willing to be put down. You're no longer willing, like there may have been somebody who was kind of like gaslighting you, or somebody that was telling you that, they just feel like this was something that was keeping you stuck. And now you're getting the resources that you need. You're getting the enlightenment. You're building yourself up. You are taking matters in your own hands. You're not afraid of hard work, Leo, and this is what's bringing you the truth and the justice here. You're coming into alignment. Overall energy, we get the Page of Water, so somebody may be coming in to offer you an apology, but more than anything, we're getting this double confirmation of this Page of Water, that you may be getting a message, a new beginning with a water sign. It can be an apology, but it can also be, you're going to be very discerning if somebody from your past, especially this, if it's an ex, or it's somebody who was treating you poorly in the past, you're going to be able to see through their BS very quickly, very easily, and you are going to shut it down, Leo, because now you don't feel alone. Now you feel like you've got not only backup in the 3D, not only in the spiritual realms, but not only in the 3D, but also in the spiritual realms, your angels, your ancestors around you. You're seeing that. You're just coming into sort of a very powerful period of strength and trusting yourself, Leo. Okay, and it's because you've decided to make a decision. You're no longer willing to be spread thin. You're no longer going back and forth. You're really trusting yourself, and you're trusting your ability and what you've worked for and what you've learned along the way. All right, so additional messages, please, for my Leos. We get Wood Nymph Beauty. So Leo, this is you guys. Look at this. So some of you guys, you may have been dealing with somebody that had you in a third party situation, but more than anything, I'm seeing you relying on your inner circle, your friends, your family. Some of you guys are also calling in members of your collective. And what I'm seeing here is this is like the Three of Cups for me. You guys are going to be celebrating this. Some of you guys, and I don't always like this energy, but some of you guys are going to be celebrating a divorce or a separation, or finally getting out from underneath whatever this is, a boss, a relationship, a way of being, because it's time for you to really spread your wings and fly. You're ready for this beautiful new beginning. And what I love about this is this is kind of like an initiation, Leo, for you. And I love this. This is like your freedom. I love it. And then we get wise woman of the grove. We get grace. So you're handling it all with grace and ease. Even when you think you might not be, you absolutely are, because you are embodying this beautiful Queen of Earth energy. This is also a card of waiting. You know, she is the Queen of waiting. So she's not going to be rushed into anything, but she's definitely not going to overextend herself or lose herself in a relationship or overgive of herself. She's going to put herself first and foremost, because that's the energy that she needs to sustain her long-term goals, or sustain this relationship, or sustain her truth, or continuing to do what it is that she's set out to do. So I love, love, love this energy for you guys, Leo. Very powerful. And many of you guys, I do see really good things coming to you when it comes to if you've started your own business, or if you're branching out, okay? I also see there is some sort of ancestral spirit around you. There may also be a message or an important meeting with a wise, older, feminine energy. This could be also taking place in the dream space, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else comes through. We get the mystic, magic. Excellent. So we get, I weave my magic and surrender to the universe. Yep, you're not letting anything stop you. And I do feel like this is also something that's been a long time coming. You're really recognizing your power and your strength, and you're willing to unleash your creativity. And I think you're letting go of some crutches here as well. You're no longer hanging on to that which was holding you back. And that, my dear friends, is not easy at all. Okay, so major transformation here. Many of you guys as well, you know, you may have suffered a little bit from you know, issues of like not feeling good enough or not feeling ready. That could be because there was a betrayal or a disappointment, or you were dealing with somebody that really put you down. Again, this can go back to childhood. It doesn't have to be, you know, a current or a recent relationship, although for many of you it is. And I feel like you're just recovering that part of yourself, Leo, and you're ready. You're ready to surrender. You're ready for this new journey. You're ready to let your creativity flow. So here we go. I told you I was picking up on freedom and free spirit. So to be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. And this is you, Leo. Something was holding you back, and that Pluto energy is coming through to take it out, okay? Take it out. You're purging and releasing this, whatever it might be, Leo, and it is so much, so for your highest and greatest good. So there is a need for you to do some grounding, so connecting with Mother Earth Gaia. You guys, if you can't get out in nature, if you can't put your feet in the grass or in the water, on the sand or in the dirt, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. You can do this on YouTube by using the Schumann's resonance as well. It's also really good for your pets. But she will guide you through this time of change. Absolutely. And we get inner world. So we get your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Yep. And that's why we see you in this Queen of Pentacles energy, because you're no longer indecisive. You're no longer willing to spread yourself thin. You recognize something that's not sustainable and you're walking away from it. It's bringing you so much abundance and love, Leo. All right, I'm leaving it here. I hope you guys find strength and guidance in these messages. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care.